Hi, so in this video I want to talk about widgets and menus. So over here, let's go to the front page real quick. You see these are widgets. We talked about this real briefly in the last one. I want to go ahead and come over here right now and show you where these widgets are. The administrative interface under Appearance, you will find widgets. And here you will find sidebar, home sidebar, contact us, and front page widget area. Okay, the front page widget area, this is only for the front page here, and it will make stuff show up above both the main content area and the sidebars. Okay, allow me to demonstrate. So I'm just going to plug in recent posts. Here we go. And I'm just going to title it recent blog posts. There we go. Excellent. Let's save that. Now let's come over here and refresh the page. Okay, now you see we have this. Now we have an entire section up here. Okay, and we have 1/3 of it is encompassed with recent blog posts. This particular widget section is only available for the home page. You cannot put it anywhere else. Okay, and what it does, it is a widget area where you can add widgets in a triptych form to your front page above any of the other content on the page. Okay, but we don't want to do that. I just wanted to show you what that was. The way this particular page is laid out, unless you were actually going to lay 3 different items there, it would look kind of funny because there's no way to make the sidebar actually go up there without doing a negative margin, and we don't want to get into that. Yeah, there are Internet Explorer issues with that. So anyway, I want to go back to the main sidebar that we're talking about right now, which is the sidebar on the home page. You'll see we have 2 widgets. They're identical in the sidebars. This is the home page sidebar that we see right here. If I was to go, for instance, to the if I were to go to the About Us page, here we go. That is a full width page, so you don't see a sidebar. Now, if I were to go to the services page, you now see the sidebar over here, and it's the exact same sidebar that we have over here. It's the exact same content, but it's a different sidebar. This particular sidebar is not the home page sidebar. This is just the standard sidebar for other pages. So that's what's being shown there. Now, down here we have the home sidebar, and this is what is being shown on the home page. So I want to go ahead and pull something in there and show you how we add. I'm just going to go ahead and add a calendar. Come down here and we're just going to pull that, drag and drop it right below there, and I'm just going to call it latest postings. There we go. I'm going to click save. And now when I come over to the front page and I refresh it, now you're going to notice the page gets a little bit longer over here. And the reason is because now we have, the page hasn't refreshed yet, give it a moment. There we are. Now if we go down, now we see we have a calendar widget right here. The page is still loading. It's loading a bit slow. I'm sorry. We've been doing development on this today, and several people have been using it. But now we have a calendar right here of our recent posts. Now, for some reason, it's not showing our title, so let's click Save again. And let's refresh this again and see if now we get our title showing. And now we do. Here we go. Latest postings. I was just being a little too anxious there. So now if I don't want this here, all I have to do is come back over here, and let's say that this is closed. I come back into this page, and now I just come here, and I can go, okay, so no, I don't want to use this calendar anymore. I'm just going to remove that. And now, when I refresh the page, now that particular item will be gone from the sidebar. That's how you add and remove items from the sidebar. Down here is an area for inactive widgets. And now let's say that I had put the meta in here and I named it whatever, and I didn't want to use it right now, but maybe I wanted to use it later. I could drag this down here into inactive widgets and leave it here, and instead of it just disappearing into thin air, it's going to be there for me to use later, and I can just drag and drop it right back up to wherever I want to put it. If I drag and drop it over here like that, though, it's going to be gone. It's just going to disappear. Likewise, I could open up the widget like this right here, and I could come down and I could hit delete, and that would also get rid of the widget, as a matter of fact. Every widget is going to have different options. As you see, here's an event countdown, and it asks for a title, and it asks me to select an event. Okay, down here it says this is Facebook, and as you'll see now there's a bunch of options down here. It says give me a title, give me a URL, do you want to show faces, do you want to show the stream, do you have a height that you want for your like box, you know. These are it doesn't matter what widget you put in there, almost all of them are going to be different, but they're usually going to ask for a title which is what's going to show up right here. Okay. And then they will usually ask, if they don't have any other options, that means that they're just doing something direct. Like if I were to come over here and put meta, as you can see, meta just asks for a title. That's all it does. It doesn't have any options to it. So some of them are not going to have any options, but a lot of them are going to have options, and they're going to be a little different for each thing that you're putting in there, depending on what they are. So if you have any questions on any specific widgets, just let us know, and we'll be happy to do a screencast on those.